Hello, hi, good afternoon on a Monday afternoon. Coming on to discuss one of the topics from my program starting next week. Friday's the deadline, so get in there with us. So, do you ever feel like you're a failure or that you're failing this parenting? You're messing up, keep making mistakes. You should be doing it better. You should be doing it like someone else. you should know better. Or you know better, but it still comes out not how you planned, not how you hoped, right? I would imagine for many of us, we all would raise our hands, right? If we feel like a failure in our parenting, if we've messed up on a regular basis. I would definitely when my children were younger, before I got better at being conscious of my actions and curious about my reactions, right? So depending on the day, many of us do feel this, right? And so what we're looking at a little bit is how that then would affect our parenting and why it is that we feel that way. And in the course, we're going to have lots of, I have some of them here, sort of inquiries into this so that we can really find the truth and find a place for it so that we don't bring that into our parenting. Because one of the very simple ways is how do you respond, react, or really feel, like truthfully feel, when your child messes up, right? From spilling milk to low grades, to having not studied, to, in your opinion, making bad decisions, right? How do we respond to that? How does that show up, right? And there's a lot of blame around it, right? When we're in our feelings of failure, it's, our fault, it's their fault. What's wrong with me, right? And then we take that into a little deeper is our negative self-talk, right? Are you feeling sometimes like you wish you could get it together? Are you feeling sometimes that, you should know better? You should be able to do this. You should be able to handle life, handle all these constant variables that change, and you're not, right? You choose to be patient, and the next second you're screaming. You choose to be more organized, the next minute you're rushing around, grabbing everything that you have, right? And we want to check in. So, are we also trying to protect our children from having any kind of struggles? For any feelings of failure, if we want to call it failure. I'm going to talk about that too. It's interesting because I think that when I know for myself, on the times when I'm feeling like I will just, as a British nanny, this should be easy, this parenting thing for me, right? And when I'm in that, hello, whoever just joined, I don't know if I can see comments today. My computer's a bit odd. But it's often coming from a place of not feeling whole, of not feeling grounded, not being accepting of who we are. We don't know, right? New kid, new day, different attitude, different feelings, different stresses. It's not the same day in, day out. If you thought it would be for parenting, it really generally isn't. Maybe there's moments of it in the day-to-day. Wash your hands, empty your lunchbox, stop shouting, those kind of things, right? But the truth is, if we are not accepting ourselves for how we are and who we are, how can we accept our child for who they are, right? For their mistakes, as they show up imperfectly perfect, right? So the choice would be to get a little more curious rather than negative, right? Have more compassion for yourself, Are you running on empty, right? Are you running on lack, no support or lack of sleep or lack of food or lack of time, And is that how you're parenting? Right? And are you setting yourself completely unrealistic expectations from Mary Poppins or that lovely mum in the Cosby Show, right? What are you feeling that the failure of? Or the neighbor who always has it together and home bakes things and everything's vegan. You're just happy to, get a mouthful of something into them, right? So you are not a failure. I guarantee you that. You are not a failure. And I can support you in, we are building this tribe where we can really discuss this stuff with all the vulnerability and honesty to sort of see it in a bigger picture. Stay with that big goal, raising these confident, authentic children. And us getting out the way with our stuff, our ideas on failing, how we feel about ourselves as a failure, in whether it's not necessarily in parenting, maybe it's in relationships, maybe it's at our job. It all trickles in, right, to each other. So I would love to have you join me. Deadline is on Friday to sign up for Raising Confident Children, how to get out the way and allow our children's true, authentic selves to shine. I'll post a link in the comments. And yeah, you're not alone. You are not alone. There is support out there, non-judgment out there in anything you do with me. And let's move you forward into the parent you would like to be. Take care.